This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Number 22, Jesse Well, welcome here to the X Sports Network senior night here at Loretto High School here at the barn. Thank you, Mr. Will Pettis, for setting all this up and doing this here tonight. Look forward to the last time these two met, Lewis County come away victorious here. Lady Mustangs looking to get back on track here, and I think tonight if they could hang in there, they would probably get second in the district. I'm beside my daughter, Miss Shelby Fisher, and we got Summertown on the right and Loretto on the left. We got Miss Macy Pettis sitting beside me. She's going to keep me straight here tonight. Will probably says good luck with that. Good friends, through X Sports. We built I seen my friendship with Will, and through the years, he's actually let me sit down on some Summertown games that Loretto wouldn't play, and so that's what it's all about. We're going to be competitive when we play each other, but we're going to support each other when we're not, and that's what it's all about. So. Congratulations again to Shelby. Y'all got second in the district, but congratulations, Summertown Lady Eagles. Middle school going on. I think they play, what'd you say, Will? South Franklin. Is that Saturday? Friday. On Friday. So good luck to the Lady Eagles as they'll travel on. Hey, somebody from Lawrence County. There's several good teams in that. Congratulations coming out victorious. Last night, the Lady Mustangs were against Spring Hill. Very good match up there, won 5 sets, and so I look forward tonight this being back and forth too. We're set to get on the way here. Ella Potts going to serve it up. All over is going to be dug out. Number 22, Connor gets that one up over there by Inman. Potts going to set it over here. Sanderson, big swing, and Sanderson going to come away with the kill off number 14, Couch.
It's a good way to start.
So Ella Potts being the senior tonight, the emotion's got to be a little high being your senior night. Potts get that nice libero. Keltner. Inman going to get it over and blocked. And down by Mallory Corbin. Good crowd here. You'd expect it on senior night. Lewis County, I think some of them stayed at Lewis County. Across the way. Welcome the ones that are here. Potts gets that one over. Keltner just going to tip it over. Winters. Potts. Sanderson just has to tip it. There's number 10. That's quieter. And down and in by Avery Cheatham. But she didn't get it down on Cheatham Way there. It's dug it up out of the ground there. Just reminder, these teams will be in action next week, Monday and Tuesday, at Hampshire Middle School, Hampshire High School. Connor gets that one up, big swing. Sanderson there to dig it out. Potts going to shove it over. Sanderson just going to have to get it over. Up in the air. Gets it over. Winters digs it out. Potts. Sanderson tips. Dug out again. Connor. Inman. I don't think that never got over.
It hit Mallory's block and fell down on the right side.
Yep. So Lewis County will get the serve here. Number 22, Connor. Connor will serve it up. Ball's up and over. Boom, that's an ace. So 3-2. That's one of those, I call them a dying bird serve there. It just. Connor gets that one over. Winters. Potts. Sanderson tips it. Connor going to set it over here. Inman going to get a swing on it. Littrell gets it up. Winters. Sanderson, big swing down for the kill. Very good swing there. Winters go back to serve it up. Bennett comes in the game. Out goes Sanderson. Lily Winters. That's an ace.
good spot back there in the corner. It's kind of that no man's land.
Yeah, she used every bit of that one. So 5-2. Winters gets that one over. Keltner gets over here. Connor. Big swing, and in the middle there, it's number 12. Nope, 14. Couch. Big swing. Down for the kill. 5-3. Inman goes back to serve it up. Inman gets that one over. Winters. Potts. Corbin tips. Out. Wide left. It's 5-4.
She saw the open spot right there. Just put a little too much on it.
Yep. Inman calls up and over. Winters. And that's an ace, and they're tied at 5. So we're tied at 5. Inman. Eyes the mark. Corbin. Potts. Bennett. And that's out. And so Lewis County will take a 6-5 lead. Good swing by Bennett, but wide left. Inman gets that one over. Winters. Potts. Bennett. Connor. That's out. Swing by number 13, Norris, but it's going to go long. And back in comes Keltner. So we're tied at 6. Laws. Connor. This little pass wasn't very good and kind of hung her out at the net. She made a good effort on it, though.
Not much she could do about that right there.
She tried to dig it out. Fisher's in on the front. Corbin's out. Laws. Keltner. Connor gonna push it over here. Gonna get a hit. Tipped. There's Bennett. Potts gonna send it back to Bennett. Bennett tips. Back up in the air. Bennett hits it again. Dug out there by Connor. And at the net. Somebody's in the net. Not for sure who there. I think she said
number 13.
Number 13's in the net. So 8-6 here. Laws. Oh, that's serve. Keltner. Connor. Didn't get a swing on it. Laws. Digs it out. That's going to go back to the edge of the bleachers there. 8-7. Good swing there. Eight, 7. Gets that and over. Winters. Potts. Cheatham. Connor. Back over here. Tipped over. Winters. Digs it out. Potts. Bennett. Down for the kill. 9-7. Some good swings here tonight from both sides already. You know, Shelby, this is a tournament sport. You know, you want to be playing your best ball now, whether you win or lose. You want to be competitive right here.
Yeah, you do. You want to hit a good game right here.
Newton. Quieter got that one up. Going to get a swing here. Newton's going to dig that one out. Winters. Tidwell tips. Nice hustle by Connor.
It's big hustle.
Going to get Winters. Newton. Bennett. That's tipped. Down for the kill. That's 2 kills in a row for Haley Bennett.
It's hard to get up after a big hustle play like that when you got kids diving everywhere. Props to Lewis County right there. I mean, you had about 4 kids on your side hitting the floor.
That's one thing about Lewis County this year. They're scrappy. They're not going to give up. Newton gets that one over. Connor going to shove it at the net, going to take some. Yeah, kind of left number 8 out to dry there, Marshall. I noticed that when we did the game earlier this year over at Lewis County. That was impressive the way they played defense.
Yeah.
11-7 Newton. Service error. It's been something that Loretta's had some problems with this year is when they start making a run, they kind of those self-inflicted mistakes. Couch. It's going off the net. Fisher gets it up. Newton. Tibble tips and
Good
down
tip.
to the net. But I'm going to tell you, Marshall come in with a nice hustle, number 8, and
She did.
it wasn't an easy. And that's the difference of a team that they may not have the biggest, tallest hitters. Bennett, Keltner, Connor. Bennett, Newton. Fisher tips over here. Connor digs it out. Connor just going to tip it over. There's Laws. Newton back set over here. Tidwell just has to tip it. Marshall got that up. Connor sends it over to Laws there to dig it out. Newton going to need a little help here by Tidwell. Tidwell just bumps it over. And so they're going to say it went around the flag. 12-10. 12-9, they say. Well, I guess I spoke out in existence.
You did.
So 12-10 now. Norris gets that one over Winters, passes it up. Newton. Sanderson gets a little bit on it. Inman. Connor, back to Inman. She's going to get a swing on it. Yes, I missed timing there.
A little bit off balance when she went up for that one.
I think she was expecting that maybe a little higher set there. The way it appeared in here. So Fisher back to serve it up. In comes Corbin. So 13-10. Fisher gets it up and over, and that's going to be an ace. 14-10. So here comes Fisher back on the serve again. Ball's up and over. And that's going to take some help. Connor going to have to really get that one over as Keltner, but
good hustle.
Back good serves. We're going to get a timeout here by Lewis County. We'll take it with them here on X Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
We're back here. Loretto High School timeout taken by the Lady Panthers, and Shelby, so far, Loretto is going on a run, and, Lewis County's come scratching back. So
they definitely are not going to give up right here.
No. 5 points in volleyball is really not that. It's nothing safe at that.
No,
sure.
volleyball's game of runs.
Fisher. And another ace. That's going to be off of number 14, Couch. So 16-10. So here we go, 16-10. Lewis County makes some adjustments here. They're looking to try to break serve here. Fisher gets that over. Couch down there. Nice job digging it out would be Inman. Connor just going to send that one over. Winters. Corbin.
The big swing right there.
Yep. Keltner tried to get there, but that was a pretty good swing. I don't, in anybody's book. Mr. Wills got us a replay here. Yes, that was pretty high, wasn't it, Mr. Will?
It's coming quick.
I'll tell you what, we had Spring Hill last night. That Slusher kid there, she's pretty impressive. Couch gets us over here. Connor Inman gets it over. That may be long. Here is off the backside, 18-10. So Fisher still on the serve, 18-10 here. Fisher gets it over. Couch. And Corbin will take care of that one. Somebody's in the net there.
Number 22 for Lewis County.
22, that's going to be Connor. 19-10. Loretto looking to try to take the first set of the best of 5 here. Nice serve, another ace. Right in front of Couch. And so that ball just died, didn't it, Will?
Bottom fell out of it.
Off the top. Another ace. Sometimes you just got that.
She had the luck of the roll that time.
Yeah. I've done a lot of volleyball this year. I know Will's done a bunch over the last few years. That net can either be your friend or not. Couch gets that now. Connor going to set it over. Emma going to get a swing on it. It's over here. Fisher's going to pass that one up. Newton going to set it over here. Sanderson going to get a little on it. Connor, Fisher there to dig it out. Newton, Tidwell, and it's going to be long. So 21-11. Breaks the long run. The Lady Mustangs were on. Number 8, Marshall. She'll go back to serve it up. Ball's up and Fisher.
A little miscommunication there.
Yeah, and then it's been Loretta's thing some this year. Just got to track the ball, and I think the pass wasn't very good, but you still got to keep up with the ball. Sanderson going to bump it over here. Newton just going to have to get it over. Couch, Connor. Get a tip. There's Winters. Newton backside over. Tibble going to tip, and that's down for the kill. But a nice hustle by number 10, Quieter. Good effort there. So the Lady Mustangs need 3 here. Senior Ella Potts back for her second stint of serving. Potts gets it over Couch. That's at the net, and that's going to be down for the ace. So 23-12. Potts gets it up and over. Keltner, Connor, Quieter, nice swing, and that's going to be tipped and out. Good swing there by number 10. This team can definitely swing and play. I will say this, that the score doesn't really tell, I think, how good this team really is. Just hadn't got to rolling yet. Connor gets it over. Winter's going to pass that one up. Potts and Mallory Corbin. Boy, what a dig there by Couch.
It's a big dig right there.
She was there.
I don't think her team was expecting her to get that one up.
Well, I tell you what, that was a. She was on the mark there, just didn't get it high enough. Set point here for Lady Mustangs. Keltner. Connor's going to push it over here. Inman going to tip it. Cheatham. Potts just going to get it back to the middle. Winter's going to send it over. Keltner's there to dig it out. Connor just back over. And nice job back over. Dug out by Potts. Cheatham. And that'll do it. Lady Mustangs will take the first set here. 25-13. We'll be back with set number 2 after these messages here on the Exports Network.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for more than 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer, with their team, are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their
Volco
towing
Auto
business.
Supply in Lawrenceburg
They did
has
because
a
it's their goal
legacy
to
of
be
being
in
a
service for
family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Volco Auto.
Yeah, we're back here at Loretto High School. Shelby and Loretto Lady Mustangs took that first set in 25-13, and you know, we was talking at the thing there that they play with a lot more enthusiasm at Lewis County. Maybe they'll find a little enthusiasm back. Loretto's on a little bit of a high tonight, being senior night. So
I expect Lewis County to come out here a little more intensity.
Well, they
more
played,
sense of urgency.
They were diving after the balls and, you know, and had some swings. But, you know, just a few things in volleyball can get the whole timing off. So it's like Loretto's got the same group this time also. On the back, you got Littrell, Winters, Corbett. On the front, Cheatham, Sanderson, and Potts. And Lewis County will serve it up this time. We're ready for set number 2.
They start with a good pass up right here.
Up Fishel and down. Fishel's ready to go. We're ready to go. Connor, number 22 for the Lady Panthers, going to serve it up. Winter's going to pass that, and Potts. Corbin, she'd like to take out the line judge over there. Hey, that's a brutal job.
Yeah, he was very serious about that. He didn't move. He made sure he made the call first.
You get no pay. People hit at you. People question everything you do. It's almost like being an official. Winters. Gets that one over. Keltner. And ace. So 2-0. So Burley Winters back to serve it up again. Ball over. Keltner. Connor. So it's going to be tipped over. Winters. Nice hustle. Potts. Bennett's going to hit that in over error. Wake up the Lewis County bench over there. That was quieter on a swing there. She had a couple of good swings in the first set. Inman, number 3. Get that one over. Corbin going to pass it up. Potts. Bennett. Inman digs it out. Connor. Send it over here. Big swing there. Doug Aldo, Cheatham, Connor, and a miscommunication. This seems they're a little bit out of sync here so far here today. Inman will come out. Keltner will come back in. That swing was number 13, Norris. Littrell is out. Fisher is in. Corbin will come out. Laws off the top. Nice job there, but quieter. Connor. Couch gets it down. Nice job of Cheatham and Bennett. She must. The two she's hit went to Lewis County bench over there. So Couch will hit that one. Quieter hit that one over. Potts. Fisher. And blocked. Oh, 4 hits. And we're tied again. 3-3. I think that's number 10 serving there. It's Quieter. Laws gets that up in the air. Potts. Bennett tips and Lady Mustangs trail by 1. I don't know if she's trying to tip that down the net or what, but
I think she saw a spot her time was a little off and just didn't go where she was hoping.
Quieter's got the hot hand here. Bennett. Nice hustle by Laws, but it's 5-3. So Loretto Lady Mustangs need a side out here. It's up and over Winters. Gets the pass up. Potts. Back set. Cheatham. Couch gets that up in the air. Connor. Couch just going to send the free ball over. Winters going to pass it up. Over here. Bennett gets the tip down. Couch was there, but just didn't lean her hands in good enough. It's a good tip there by Bennett. That was a right into the hands. Yep. She didn't shove them hands forward there, Couch. She was there. Newton. Tip will check in. Couch. Boom. Haley Bennett. Well, that's something as a net player, Will, I think you just love to see right there. Yeah. Yep, that's one of those you dream about. Newton gets that one over. Couch. Connor. Couch gets a swing on it, tipped at the net, dug out by Laws. Newton. Bennett. Dug out, ball's up in the air. Tidwell tips it down. And Lady Mustangs 6-5.
One thing about Lewis County is I'm sitting here looking, they only have three seniors, so they're very young.
Couch passes that one up. Connor just quick tip. Newton's there. Winters. Bennett. And down the net. And we're tied at 6. Couch is back. Good serve. Winters passes it up. Newton. Fisher tips and down. Good hustle by Connor and Couch. Both come flying in. Shelby just couldn't get it up.
You'd like to see Loretto go on a little run right here.
Yeah.
Lewis County's come out with a little more intensity this second set.
Bennett. And that's going to be, I'm sure that little meeting in between sets there was probably some encouragement to wake up. Or I would think.
I'm sure they were talking about where they're going to go for supper.
Yeah. Bennett. Setting up and over. Quieter going to get a little swing there by Norris. Over here, Sanderson off a Couch for the kill. Haley Bennett with the set. That don't happen a whole lot. One of your hitters doing the setting.
It's good to know you got options.
That's right. Well, now they've took that double out on the setter. I think that's coming to a little bit more everybody's setter all of a sudden. Couch passes that up. Connor, nice hustle by that kid to get it there. Bennett there to dig it out. Newton gets it over here. Sanderson, another swing, and it's going to be wide right.
She got under that one just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what we've got against Lewis County's bench over there, but we've hit 3 this set at them over there. 13 gets that over Norris. Sanderson, nice swing. Dug out. That's going to be nice hustle. Oh,
good hustle.
Good hustle by Connor. Boy, you love to see her got that one over for sure.
You would. That would have been a big momentum swing right there.
Yep. She give it all she's got. That can't ask for any more there. Fisher back to serve it up. Corbin back in the game. Fisher gets that one over. Keltner. And that's down for the ace. That was off the top of the net. (11-7) here. And that went off the top of the net. That was kind of towards the bottom. So it's 11-8. Fisher will stay in. Winters. Tidwell. Sanderson, nice swing.
Yeah. Tidwell's going to be trying to take up setting now.
There we go. 2 hitters have got 2 assists here tonight.
Trying to get their stats up.
Yep. (12-8). Ella Potts in. Ella.
She put a little behind that one.
Yeah, but that's 2 service errors in the last 2 serves.
And those start to add up.
Yep. Connor. She's a player. Gets it over. Corbin. She's going to pass that up. Tied the net. Potts gets it over. Inman. Connor just shoves it over. Potts. Fisher gets it up in the air. Cheatham just going to have to send it over. Connor. Couch. Inman swings. Fisher gets it up in the air. Potts. Sanderson. Couch. I mean, it's quieter. Connor. Inman. Potts is there. Connor digs it out. Couch. Potts is there. Set over here by Corbin. Cheatham sends it deep. Keltner sends it up in the air. Connor. Big swing by Couch and down for the kill. So 12-10. So Shelby just, like the service errors and something can change the momentum of a game in a hurry.
Very quickly.
So Connor still back. Winters. Potts. Cheatham. And 12-11. So just like that. Connor gets it over. Corbin. Potts. Yep, she's in the net. I can tell you this, the Lewis County coach is calling. She's on top of things over there.
She's just making sure they catch them all.
Yep, 12-12.
This is a big game for both teams.
They're on a 5-0 run here is Lewis County. Corbin. Potts had to go a long ways. Cheatham. So 13-12. And Lewis County led earlier by 2. A 6-0 run.
Right now, it just seems Loretto's lost a lot of their intensity that they had in the first set.
Winters, Potts, and that'll get. So I don't know what they're asking about. I don't know. What was they asking there, Will?
They were trying to say that Mallory's hand caught the net when she came down, but
I don't think so. It didn't look like it did on the slam cam. The ace by Winters.
I think if anything, the ball hit the net.
Did the ball hit the net, Will? I don't know. We appreciate Mr. Will Pettis there. He's on top of things. Keltner, Connor. Couch going to get it over. Fisher. Potts. Over here to Bennett. Bennett, big swing. Keltner, nice dig. Connor. Inman gets it over. Winters. Potts. Back set over here. Cheatham. Keltner tried, but it's going to be a kill for Cheatham. Well, Keltner was busy on that one.
I mean, props to both teams who play back row. It's hard to play back row in high school volleyball. You got a lot of ground to cover, and it's coming quickly.
Yep.
Before you can get up, another one's coming.
Winters, Couch, Connor, she got it over.
Good save.
Potts, Bennett tips it, Inman, Connor back to Inman. Inman gonna double tip it. Oh, in there. Nice job by Bennett. Winters. Ball's over. Winters gets that one back up. Down for the kill. Nice hustle by Marshall over there. That little volley before to get that back up. 16-13. Winters, and just off the back line. A little bit too much mustard there. So there again, we get a little bit of run, and then we hit a slick spot in the road. Inman. Winters.
Good pass.
Potts. Nice tip back by Quieter. Oh, yep. Quieter was there. And good network. Inman gets it over. Winters. Potts. And that's down. Another kill for Mallory Corbin. Laws will go back to serve it up. 17-15. Back and forth we go here. Set number 2 if you just now tuning in. Laws. Marshall dug that one out. Over here, Laws going to dig it out. Potts. Bennett down with a kill. Off the number 14, Couch. 18-15. Loretto's getting a few more swings, seems like, here.
They've had a lot more swings in the last about 5 points in the first part of the game.
Laws gets that one over. Quieter got it up. Keltner, that's going to be hard. Fisher there to dig it out. Potts. Bennett, somebody's in the net. Hold on. I did too, Will. It was a whistle. I mean, she called something that
Lewis County's coach is very upset because they hadn't stopped play yet.
And
they're going to get the point anyway.
So
they tried to call Ella Potts in the net.
We had a whistle like a long time ago. Yep, she called it. But we didn't stop, Will. So she just barely got in the net. Boy, her leg was over there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we went a good, another 2 or 3 times over there. It is. It still ended up the same way, but number 10, Quieter. And get a pass over here. Bennett. Connor digs that now. Couch going to send it back to the middle. Quieter going to send it over. Winters. Potts. Back set over here. Cheatham. Connor digs it out. Nice hustle there by Couch. Oh, good dig there by Quieter. Bennett.
Good
Keltner
dig.
digs it out. Connor can get it over here. And that's in. Ooh. Okay, well, forget I don't know what I'm talking about. That don't shock any of y'all for sure.
It had to have been close. That was a big dig right there.
Yeah, that was an awesome play there.
To even get your hands on it.
That's close with it, Will. Couch. Fisher puts it back down. Connor's there to dig it out. And number 8 there. Marshall gets it up. Bennett tips. Couch. Connor gets it over. Winters. Newton. Tidwell. Blocked. Out. Usually I'm about 70% wrong every time I say something. So
It's like more 50.
feels like I'm talking to my wife there. About 70% wrong.
It's a good thing she can't hear you right now.
She goes back and listens to these. So I've always said I'll never say anything that I won't say to her face. That's what makes 28 years of a good marriage. Couch. Newton.
Good. Why'd he get out of the net right there? That's a hard thing to do in
Connor,
volleyball.
Marshall. Let's just get over. Nice hustle right there by Laws. Bennett. And that's going to be on this side of the net, 2018.
Both teams tonight have been digging balls out of the net, and that's hard to do in volleyball is to get those up.
So number 14, Couch. Service area. 21-18. Much better set this time by the Lady Panthers. Maybe not as much enthusiasm by the Lady Mustangs, but hats off to the Lady Panthers for coming out, being a little more scrappy. Bennett. Couch. Connor. Just going to send that over as Norris. Newton going to have a little network here. 21-19.
A little too close to the net right there.
Yeah. So number 13, Norris, back to serve it up. All up and over. Winters. Newton. Sanderson. Big swing and out. Oh, we got a tip. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, Will. I was wrong a while ago. I don't know. I'm out on that one. Fisher gets it over Couch. Connor. Marshall sends that one deep. Fisher digs it out. Bennett. There was no doubt about that one.
That was Corbin.
Yes. Thank you.
No doubt that was a hard swing out there.
It was a good job by Mallory. Well, I just seen Bennett talking to coach over there. Couch. Connor. Inman. Fisher, and that's going to be down for the kill. That might have been close to being towards the back line. So Marshall goes back to serve it up. The Mustangs trying to take set 2 here. Marshall gets it over. Fisher sends it back over. Inman. Connor. Back to Inman. Tipped. Back up in the air by Tidwell. Inman. Back over. Connor. Quieter. Connor going to get a swing on it. Winters there to dig it out. Newton. And down for the kill for Mallory Corbin. So 2 kills in a row for her. The Lady Mustangs 1 point away from taking set 2. So out goes Newton, out goes Tidwell, in comes Potts. So Ella Potts back to serve it up. All up and over Keltner. Nice job by Keltner. Marshall then gets it over. Off the flag guy.
I think that's the second one she's hitting him.
Props for staying in there. Nice hustle on the back row also by number 13, Norris there. So Connor back to serve it up again. 24-21, set point here for the Lady Mustangs. Fisher gets this one up. Potts sets up Cheatham over here. Cheatham gets a swing on it. Nice dig. And a miscommunication by the Lady Panthers. And the Lady Mustangs will take set number 2 by a score 25-21. We'll be back with set 3 after these messages here on X-Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters.
And welcome back here to the X Sports Network. About to get set number 3 underway here. Lady Mustangs lead this one 2-0. Lewis County shall be chipped back into that one a little bit, a lot closer that time.
Play with a little more intensity right there. Lewis County did compared to the first set. I see them come out with that same intensity right here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Loretto had some pretty good swings, but man, they dug a lot of those balls and were in the vicinity, even some that they didn't get up.
A lot of their mistakes have come from just miscommunications, and that's a lot of high school volleyball, it seems like.
Potts gets that one over. Connor going to shove it in the middle. Inman going to get a tip on it. And Lewis County starts out 1-0. Lawrence County has won 2 sets, and they're in the 3rd set. They're leading 8-6. They took 2 over Shibbleville Lady Golden Eagles. Winners. Potts gets it over here. Cheatham. And 2-0. So, you know, Connor's been one of their efficient servers. Connor gets
a junior.
Over here, Potts. Nice dig by Connor. Winners. Potts. And Corbin didn't tip that one. A little bit better swing on that. It's 2-1. Out goes Sanderson. In comes Bennett. Back to serve it up is Winners. Got Ivy Littrell on the back row. Run with Ridley, Winners, Potts, Cheatham, Bennett, Corbin. Winners gets that one over Couch. Connor. Quieter. That's out. So I'm going to ask for a touch, but the up official is shaking her head. No. So.
Lewis County coach is not happy with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell. The winner sits that in the net, so Lewis County's 3-2. So number 3, Lyrica Inman. All up and over Corbin. Potts gets it over here. Bennett, big swing. Nice dig, but good job by Inman.
She's a freshman.
Yeah, very good dig. In comes Fisher, out goes Littrell. That's a good swing. These kids are not scared to get in front of it. Laws. And another service error for the Lady Mustangs, and Lewis County up 4-3. Guider, number 10, back to serve it up. Winters. Potts sends it over here. Fisher just bumps it over. Dug out by Quieter. And blocked, but out of bounds by Norris. It's a swing on it. They're up 2, 5-3. That ball just followed the top of the net. Yep. Winters. Potts sends it up high. Bennett. Connor. Marshall sends it over here, and that's going to be out. Number 13, Norris. I think she was just sent over a little too deep over there. So 5-4. Peyton Newton in to serve it up. Hauls up and over. Quieter gets it over here. Connor. Couch, big swing. Newton. Tidwell. Bennett. Nice hustle. Up in the air there. Just get the free ball over. Laws. Newton. Bennett. Dug out there. Sent over. Laws is there. Newton. Fisher. Up in the air there by Quieter. Couch. Up in the air by Fisher. Tidwell sends it over. Connor. Marshall. Locked back. Connor again. Couch going to try it now. There's Winters, get the tip. Newton over here to Tidwell. Tidwell swings. Keltner's there to dig it out. Connor over here. Norris. Ball up in the air. Nice job by Tidwell. Couch going to try it. Down for the kill.
It's a good volley right there.
6-4. Couch gets it over Winters. Newton. Swing by Tidwell, but dug out. Connor gets it over here. Winters there to dig it out. Back set over here, Tidwell. Couch digs that one out. Connor. Over to Norris. Laws there to dig it out. Newton. Battle at the net. Laws is there to dig it out. Bennett tips and in.
Good spot right there by Bennett.
She's tried to do that a couple times in this match today. Finally got that one to go down. 6-5. Haley Bennett back on the serve. Couch. Nice job there by Norris. Newton. Fisher. That's tipped. Just out of the reach of Couch. So Fisher with the kill. We're tied at 6. Bennett dug out there by Quieter. Connor sends it over here. Keltner going to get a little swing on it. Bennett digs that one out. Newton gets that over here. Sanderson. That's in the net. So 7-6. Number 13, Norris. All up and over Winters. Newton. Sanderson. Blocked by Connor. She digs it out. Norris to Connor. She's just going to send it deep. There is Laws. Newton back sets over here. Tidwell, and that's going to be 4. It's at 8-6.
One thing about number 22, Connor, she does a lot of everything.
Yep.
Setting, hitting, blocking. She's a good player.
So Norris. Ball's up and over. Laws passes that up. Fisher just going to have to get it over. Norris at the net. And it's 9-6.
Lots of miscommunication right now for the Lady Mustangs.
Yep.
It's one of those you get it, no you get it situations and nobody gets it.
Norris, Winters, Newton, Sanderson, nice swing, and 9-7. You know, Sanderson swings today. Her percentage is picking up. You'd like to see that. So Fisher back to serve it up. Trying to cut into this 2-point lead here by the Lady Panthers. Gets that and over and Couch. Over to Connor, going to send it over to Inman. Inman going to get a swing on it. Winters there to dig it out. Newton. Sanderson just going to bump it over. There's Inman. Connor just going to shove it deep. Fisher's there to dig it. Corbin. Sanderson. Couch. Connor. Inman. And going to hit that one out. So nice hustle both sides. So it's 9-8. Lady Mustangs trying. Ball up. Keltner's there. Connor going to shove it over Inman, going to try. Fisher there to dig it out. Newton. Sanderson tips. Dug out. Inman swings again. Fisher's there to dig it out. Newton. Tidwell. Keltner. Norris gets that out of the net. Nice hustle. Couch is there. Winters. Corbin. There's Quieter. Connor. Inman. Fisher there to dig it out. Tidwell. Quieter. Connor going to shove it over, and that's a double. Yeah. Will and I were talking about that, the Loretto game last night against Springville. That's how it ended. An extra volleyball, and so that's rare. 9-9. Fisher gets that one over Couch. Connor. Norris, big swing. Excuse me, that's Marshall.
Right between the block right there.
Yep. So number 8, Marshall with the kill. Stops Loretto's run and gives the Lady Panthers a 1-point lead. Marshall gets that one over Winters. Passes it up. Newton sends it over to Sanderson. Sanderson, big swing. Keltner's there. And going to just get that and over. Fisher going to pass it up. Tidwell tips. Connor's there to dig it out. Quieter sends it over. Winters. Newton. And swinging down by Mallory Corbin. Another good swing by her. We're tied at 10. I think, Shelby, we're trying to send me points we can't score here. Back and forth we go. So Ella Potts will come in to serve it up. 10-10. Kaufman football in Tullahoma. Tullahoma 8, Kaufman nothing. Potts in a service error. So 11-10. Lawrence County is 20-16 over Cheville, already taking the first 2 sets. Chevy, one of their better servers. Connor's back there. Corbin gets that one up in the air. Potts. Cheatham. They're going to let that play out. And
they seem to always go on runs when she's back there serving. They have their big set of runs right here.
Well, 12-10. Connor gets that one over Corbin. Potts. Cheatham. And that's long. Now 3-point lead. So timeout taken by Coach Nick Quillen. We'll take it with him here on Exports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
And we're back here at Laurel High School. Coach Nick Quillen took a timeout. Lady Mustangs trail by 3, Shelby, and just in this third set, things just hadn't flowed too well.
One thing about it right here towards the end, towards lately, Loretta's not got a lot of swings on the ball. And they got to get a good pass up so they can get some swings right here.
Connor. Corbin. That's going to be tight at the net, and nice job by Corbin coming in there. Marshall gets that one up. Big swing by Couch, and that's a kill. 14-10. So Connors, when they've made the run, she's been back here. So Fisher going to pass that one up. Potts. Corbin, and that'll help.
There it is. Good pass, good swing.
Yeah, I know you can't do it all the time, but you got to feed them when they're hot. There's really not nothing you can do about it. If you don't get a block on that, Winters. Up and over and Couch. Connor. Marshall sends it over. Fisher passes it up. Potts. Bennett. Block back and out. 14-12. You know, Loretto's got probably the two hardest hitters on the front right now. And an ace. I think that skipped across the top of the net, looked like. I think it just brushed the net. Yeah, couldn't tell though. Really trying to get us back tied here. Marshall. Connor. Couch. Fisher passes that one up. Potts. Bennett. Emmett. That's going to fall to the. But number 22 was there.
Yes.
She was waiting for it to come out of the net. She wasn't like she wasn't hustling, that's for sure. So Breeley Winters.
Good save.
Couch, oh. Nice job there by Marshall. Fisher passes it up. Potts. Tight one at the net. And number 14, Couch, is going to win the battle of the net. And they're going to take back the lead, 15-14. Number 3, Inman. Winters. And a nice swing. I think that is, that might be Mallory's first assist tonight. I think all the hitters have had one assist.
I think she was more excited about that set right there than some of the hits she's had tonight.
Yeah, she's had a good night. She's swung. She's hit the ball well. Laws, 15-15. Quieter. Connor. Quieter just going to tip it, and it's going to be wide right. 16-15. Taylor Laws. And over Quieter. Connor going to set it over here. And that's number 13 with Norris with the swing. Bennett going to tip it and down to the hardwood. 17-15. Pretty good eyes there by Bennett to seeing that opening. So Laws, and that's a service error. I haven't been keeping up with them, not like I usually do, but I know that's at least 6 or 7 Loretta's had.
They've had quite a few right here.
That's some very untimely. Quieter gets that one over. Winters. Potts. Bennett. Tipped. I mean, Marshall was there to block it, but it's going to push it out of bounds. So Lewis County's net play is pretty good. I mean, they're around the net. (18-16). Up in the air and off Keltner. It's 19-16, and we were talking about some timeouts. There haven't been many at all, but we think some opportunities should have arose for those to happen. Newton. Up in the air there by Marshall. Connor. Winters. Fisher with a swing, and it's in. (2016). Newton. Up in there by Quieter. Connor. Marshall, big swing. I don't think that ever got over. Up in the air. Marshall going to do it again. Winters there to dig it out. Newton. Connor. Couch. We tipped over there. Newton sets Bennett. Bennett a little off balance. Connor there to dig it out. Couch going to set it over here. Norris. He dug out the Laws. Bennett, big swing. Connor's there. Up in there by Marshall. Fisher swings again and down again. I think she likes that corner, I guess.
If it's working, I guess.
I didn't think that one got over earlier, but. So 21-16. Lady Mustangs enter the backstretch of 25 here, trying to get to their first. Couch going to put it back in the middle. Whiter going to send it over. Winters. Newton. Bennett tips. Norris. Connor. Marshall going to send that one over. Laws. Newton. Tid going to tip it. Marshall. Connor. Big swing by Couch for the kill. I don't know what grade that kid's in, but she's got a good approach.
I think she's a junior.
Got a good approach on her. She's going to go back to serve it up. Winters. Newton. Fisher blocked. Dug out by Laws. (21-18). Nice block.
That was a good block. She's in the right place at the right time.
So 21-18. Couch gets this one over. Tidwell sends it to the rafters. Bennett somehow gets it over.
Saves that.
Couch. Connor going to tip it. Newton. Winters. Swing. On it by Bennett. Connor's there. Marshall. Rump around. That is 22-18. Three points away is Lady Mustang. Nice serve. Keltner's there, but that's, it's off her leg. Wow. Sanderson, that's going to be long. 22-19. That rolled off her leg and come shooting up out there. So 22-19, definitely not over with yet. Norris gets that one over. Newton. Tidwell tips. That's Connor. Back over. Newton gets that up in the air. Winters. Over here. Sanderson. And into the net. 22-20.
Lewis County's not going to give up right here.
Norris gets that one over. Fisher passes it up. Newton. Fisher. Dug out by Couch. Connor. Inman. Big swing. Dug out by Winters. Newton. Sanderson. Marshall. Connor. Marshall, big swing, but hey, that thing got lodged in the balloons back there, Will. Oh. So we had a tip, Will. I don't know.
I don't think anybody touched it. It didn't change directions.
So 22-21. Tidwell tips, and that's off. Now what a hustle by Connor. Marshall gets that and over. Laws. Newton. Fisher. That has to be a lift. And see, I don't really necessarily agree with that. Still kind of, it could have been. The hands was there on the tip. I don't know if that lift there, that was a good hustle play. Fisher gets that one over off the net. Couch. Marshall. Winters. Newt. Sanderson. And 23-22. So we're not done yet. Number 13, I think that is Norris back. Fisher passes it up. Newton. Corbin. 24-22. Ella Potts, the senior. Match set point here. Match point here for the Lady Mustangs. Couch, Norris, quieter, tip, down. And 24-23. Still match point for the Lady Mustangs. And guess who served?
Number 22.
Connor. Winters. Potts. Norris. Inman. Winters is that?
It's like we're having some extra volleyball right here.
Extra volleyball, 24-24. And Connor. Winters. Potts. Corp. Dug out by Connor. Couch sends it over quickly. Nice job by Winters. Sanderson. 25-24. Advantage Lewis County. Connor trying to take the third set here is Lewis County. Mallory Corbin says we'll play at least 2 more points, Will.
Good things happen when you get the ball in her hand when she's hitting and she's having a good night.
Yeah. I mean, look who was there. Connor was there. Just it come up short. Winters. It's that one over Keltner. Connor. Couch. Big swing and down.
It was a good swing right there by Couch.
Yeah, if you don't get a hand on it. Lewis County, a 10th set point for Lewis County. Inman. Home to serve. Corbin. Potts. And again. 26-26. Back and forth we go.
The other night in our tournament, I think we ended up playing 1-29. Ended up being 29-27.
Well, we're going to 28 at least here. Laws gets that one over. Keltner. Connor. Norris just sends it over. There's Laws. Sends it over here. Bennett gets a little bit on it. There's Marshall. Connor. Norris gets it over and down. 27-26, advantage Lewis County. Quieter. Set point for Lewis County. There's a good hustle by Winters. Fisher just sends it over, free ball. Marshall. Connor. Push deep. There's Laws. Potts. Bennett tips. There's Marshall. Digs it out. Connor shoves it deep. There's Laws. Potts. Bennett. Down. 27-27. We're going to play at least to 29. Newton back on the serve. All up and over. Quieter. Connor going to set up over here. Couch going to get a swing on it. That's down. Advantage Lewis County. So Couch back to serve it up. Set point for Lewis County. Winters. Newton. Need a little help here. Bennett. Nope. Gets it down.
Going to 30.
Yeah. I ain't going to say that this time. Bennett serves it up. Nice hustle there by Couch. And, well, that was a good serve and a heck of an effort by Couch. 29-28 advantage. Match point. Sends it deep. Couch. Connor. Norris going to send it over. And I don't know if that wasn't going to be out. Nice hustle, though.
That was a good hustle.
I don't know. Will, what do you think? Yep.
It's going out.
That's a hard ball to let go. Service error. A rare mistake there by Norris. Lewis County's not made very few mistakes on serving now. So advantage. Loretto. Fisher on the serve. Ball's up and over. Couch. Connor. Tipped. Down. We're tied again. Number 8, Marshall. Marshall gets that one over. Winters. Newton. Corbin blocked by Quieter. Set point for Lewis County. Number 8, Marshall, back to serve it up. Service error. So our producer, he said he didn't know how high the scoreboard would go. So Ella Potts go back to serve it up. And that's off the back line. Set point for Lewis County. And guess who's serving?
Got to be feeling pretty good if you're Lewis County about the situation you got right here.
32-31. Here it comes. Winters, Potts. Sanderson just gets it over. Keltner, Connor. Inman with a chance to win this set. Winters going to dig it out. Potts going to have work at the net. And here's the thing. Lewis County will win the third set, and they have all the momentum. We'll go forward. We'll be back with fourth set after these messages on the X-Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who's built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property.
We were
both very blessed to have been raised on farms.
Absolutely. I guess that's what we love about this property.
And then let me show you the 5 favorite things I love most about this home. Welcome to our newest listing. This new listing with this large home on 8 acres knocks it out of the park. Well, hello. Welcome to my newest listing. I'm at 102 Heritage Hills, and your dream house on the east side of Pulaski just hit the market.
We're back here on X Sports Network. Hey, we're going to play at least 4 sets here tonight. Connor. Winters. Potts. Littrell. And 1-0. You know, we was talking in the break there. I think Lewis County's took 1 timeout in 3 sets. That seems to be working. They won the 3rd one. Connor. Winters. Potts. Cheatham. Marshall. Connor. Inman. And going to be tied at 1. Winters. Keltner gets that one up. Connor gets it over here. Couch, big swing. Hits the antenna. 2-1. Senior Billy Winters. Serving it up. Keltner. Connor. Quieter. Tips it. They tied at 2. Inman got that and over. Corbin. Bennett. Nice hustle there by Connor and Couch. I'll tell you what, that kid's everywhere, Shelby.
She is. Definitely count on if there's a play going on the floor that she's going to be part of it.
So in comes Fisher. Out goes Littrell, back goes Laws. Keltner. Connor, gonna need a little help over here. Nice try by Marshall, but 4-2. Connor, quieter. Don't see no tip on that one. Laws. Battle to net, but Couch tried to tip it over, but 6-2. Laws. He's come in, Shelby, with a little hot hand here. Quieter. Connor's going to set that one up over. Quieter's going to bump it. Well, it was effective. Wasn't how you draw it up, I'm sure. But
hey, if it works, it works.
That's it. Number 10, Quieter back to serve it up. All over. Winters. Bennett. Cheatham. Keltner digs that one out. Connor. Couch, big swing, blocked. And down. So in comes Tibble, in comes Newton. Newton. Ball's up and over. Quieter. Connor. Marshall. Big swing. Laws there to dig it out. Newton. Bennett with a kill. Good swing there by Haley Bennett. So Lewis County, we was talking about, we'll get a timeout with them here on X Sports Network.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection.
And we're back here at Loretto High School. In the fourth set, Loretta's stuck 2, and Lewis County has 1. And 8-3 lead here by Loretta. Newton, quieter. Connor going to set up Couch. We're going to get a swing on it, blocked. And keep playing. Winters kept playing. Nice hustle there, 8-4. So Couch on the serve here. Off the top of the net, Newton. Bennett, nice tip. Couch dives. Connor gets that up in there. Marshall just going to send it over. Laws. Newton. Big swing by Tibble, dug out by Keltner. Connor. And that's down. Norris. 8-5. Couch, up and over, Winters. Newton, Fisher. Dug out by Quieter, Connor. Marshall tips. Newton's there. Winters. Bennett. Couch. Connor digs it. Nice hustle by Winters. Bennett sends it to the scorer's table. And it's 8-6.
Lewis County's went on a 3-0 run since she called that timeout.
Yeah, the momentum switched a little bit. Couch, I think that's another rare serving area there by Lewis County. Bennett back to serve up, 9-6. And Couch is there. And Sanderson comes unhinged on one. Marshall's there to block it, but it's going to go out of bounds. Bennett gets that one over. And the ace.
Good serve right there.
She's got that ball where it just kind of dives.
It's a good serve. It's hard to pass up. You think it's going to keep coming, and all of a sudden the bottom just drops out of it.
Then she hits a hard one. And another good serve. 12-6 there by Haley Bennett. So Bennett back to serve again. Ball up and over. Couch to Connor. Marshall. And heads up flag guy. I think that got there before he was prepared, Will. 13-6 here, Lady Mustangs lead. And wow.
Nice serve.
What a hustle by Couch, but
Wow.
that thing nearly stopped before it got there.
I thought it was going to hit the net.
That thing just floated. Right back to Couch. Connor. Marshall. Loss. Newton. Bennett, who can't jump from back there. And 14-7. Good job by Lewis County seeing that wide open area. So Norris, Winters, Newton, Fisher. Connor. Marshall. Block. Nice dig out of the net. Good heads up play there, but Tidwell. Law's there to dig it out. Newt. Tidwell. Dug out by Norris. Connor. He was in the net, but Sanderson. Connor got a little bit on it. Connor going to be set here. Inman off balance. Laws digs it out. Newton. Sanderson. Nice block by Connor. Dug out by Newton. Winters. Sanderson going to try it again. Couch is there. Marshall. Inman. Laws there to dig it out. Newton. Tidwell. And it'll find the hardwood. Well, that took a minute there.
It was a good volley by both sides.
So 15-7, Fisher back on the serve. All up and over and down. So 16-7, Lady Mustangs trying to close this one out. Couch, Connor, Marshall. I'm going to tell you, Shelby, that kid's got a good swing on her.
She does.
And she's a senior. Ain't she a senior?
Marshall.
She's a junior.
Junior.
Kid's got a good approach, got a hard swing. Now she's back to serve. Just a bit too much mustard on that one. 17-8. I assume after Thursday night that'll be seeding in the district. That schedule, wouldn't you think, will be coming out pretty quickly after that? Oh, nice job there by Inman. And Mallory Corbin with the kill. District play does start Monday. Well, I would assume the number one seed probably get a bye. Wouldn't have to play till Tuesday, but don't hold me to that. Potts, another service error off the backside. I would assume that's what in a years past, it's kind of what it's been. So Connor back, Winters, Potts, Corbin. And blocked. Back 18-10. Something about this kid, Shelby, when she gets back in the serve.
She brings life to this team.
Yeah. Winters passes that up. And Corbin, and she digs that now. It's Connor. Winters. Potts. Sanderson. And there's Norris. Just going to tip it back over there. Something happened.
Gonna get Mallory Corbin in the net.
I didn't know who, but well, we did have somebody in the net a while ago, but we didn't stop play. If they'd have kept playing there, I might not have noticed. So Connor on this 4-0 run here. And Mallory will end that. With a good swing there off. Another kill for Mallory Corbin. So 19-11. Big swing by Mallory. Couch. And heads up.
She came unleashed on that one.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted to see if you was Lewis County on the other side, I wouldn't think. Oof. Yep. We live to play another day after that. 2011 Winters. Keltner. What a hustle by Connor. Quiter gets that one over. Fisher passes it up to Potts. And 3 kills in a row for Mallory Corbin. I don't know what you got to do, but you got to feed that for a minute. Winters. Marshall, and that's going to be at the net. Nice try, but has to be 4 or out or something other.
I didn't know if they were going to call
I didn't know if it was going to get anything there for a minute. 22-11. So 16-0, Will, Tullahoma. Over at the junior high. Middle school there. Kaufman trailing 16-0. I assume Lawrence County won that and win 3, Will. Over at Cheval, LCHS won their match today at 3. Marshall. Connor. Couch gets it over. There's Potts. Winners. Bennett, big swing. Dug out by Marshall. Connor. Inman. And it's tipped. Well, one said it was tipped, one said it was in, so still the same results, I guess. So Inman back to serve it up. 23-12. Winners. Potts. Bennett. Marshall. Connor going to shove it over here. Potts there to dig it out. Winners. Bennett. Marshall digs it out. Connor going to set. Couch going to get a swing on it. Fisher digs it out. Winners. Bennett. Off the hands of Norris. Gets it back to Marshall. Norris going to get that one over. And there's Corbin. Potts. And Corbin there is Connor. Bennett. Blocked there by Couch. Couch passes it back. Norris sends it over. Fisher passes it up. Bennett swings. Dug out by Inman. Couch and Connor. Marshall. And somehow gets that over. Corbin sends it back over. Marshall. Connor. Inman. Fisher. Potts. Corbin. And it's out. I thought that could have been touched, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. Corbin passes it up. Potts. Bennett. And it's 23-14. Lewis County just finds a way to stay in it. That's what it takes. Keep chipping away. Inman. Winners. Potts. I don't think that one got over. So timeout. Timeout, Loretto. We'll take it here with them on X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Lee.
You know, I get asked a lot.
We're back here. Inman still on serve. Winners passes it up. Potts. Corbin. Nice job there by Connor. Inman. And number 8 there, Marshall sends it over. Oh, that was Norris. Corbin swings. It's 23-16. Corbin. Potts. Bennett. Blocked. Uh-oh. Somebody's in the net, but it don't matter. That's 23-17. The ball was out. He just Inman. Corbin. Gonna need a little help here. Fisher sets Bennett up. Bennett sends it deep. Marshall's there. Connor. A swing there by Norris. Tip. Dug out by Norris. Connor. Quieter, and he didn't get over, so match point again for the Lady Mustangs. I said that like 4 or 5 times there in the last set. A little bit different score here so far in this one. Taylor Laws, senior, back to serve it up. Ball's up and over. Quieter going to get a swing on it, and that's going to do it. Maybe. Don't see no touches. The officials say that's it. It took 4, Shelby, but the Lady Mustangs come away victorious in this one. And so they will play on Thursday night down in Moulton, Alabama for a try match. And then the seeding will come out after Summertown in Lewis County plays on Thursday night. So they'll be playing at Hampshire on Monday. So for Malin Fisher, for Shelby Fisher, for our producer extraordinaire, thank you so much, Will, for coming down and doing senior night. Man, we really appreciate you. And hats off to these seniors who put a lot of time in this gym and their families. For us here at X Sports Network, we'll see you down the road.